Hello, I'm Jashikins, and welcome to this week's episode of The Raven Speaks. Now, The Raven Speaks is a series of weekly videos about a variety of subjects. Feel free to comment below to suggest the topic for a future episode. While I've been doing a bunch of Game of Thrones videos, you can ask about other fandoms. I am in other fandoms in this. This is the one that I'm one of the most active in right now. The second, actually, the first most active fandom I am in is actually Animorphs. So yeah, if you want to send in some subjects concerning Animorphs, I can do that. Please. Anyways, this week's I don't know what the hell happened to my voice there. My voice was trying to escape. It doesn't want to work today. This week's video comes from a request by Tally and Tasha featuring Granny. They wanted to talk. Oh shit, I forgot one word. This is a great start to video. This is an awesome start, folks. Anyways, they wanted me to talk about Arya Stark's storyline. I am glad to have an excuse to delve a little bit more into this character. While many call Arya by the nickname No One, that doesn't make a lot of sense. While she was trained by the Faceless Men, she has never been able to deny who she is. Part 1. Arya Stark's training with the Faceless Men was for her family. Arya Stark didn't go to the House of Black and White purely because she wanted to serve the many-faced god. Being an assassin wasn't the main reason she decided to train with the Faceless Men. It was also she would have the skills to kill those who had murdered and betrayed her family. She couldn't get rid of Needle because it wasn't just a sword. It was a symbol of her family. From the books, specifically A Feast for Crows, Needle was Robb, Bran, and Rickon, her mother and her father, even Sansa. Needle was Winterfell's great walls and the laughter of its people. Needle was the summer snows, old Nan's stories, the heart tree with its red leaves and scary face, the warm, earthy smell of the glass gardens, the sound of the north wind rattling the shutters of her room. Needle was Jon Snow's smile. A faceless man is called so in part because they give up their identity. That was something impossible for Arya, so calling her No One is incorrect. Plus the fact she never actually finished her training in the House of Black and White. She sort of murdered the waif and she says, "I'm out of here." Part 2. The marks the Faceless Men left on Arya. I'm not sure if after Arya left Braavos that was bad writing or good character development. This due to how she is the best fighter in Westeros. It could be the training or it could be bad writing. It's actually cool in either case. Upon returning to Westeros, she is hell-bent on seeking revenge for her family. That makes sense, as anger that was left to grow would consume someone. She returns to her homeland as a cold and distant woman instead of a hopeful young girl. Arya uses the Faceless Men's special method, aka being able to change her appearance with anyone's face she can get a hold of. The only time in Braavos we saw her use a face, it was one someone else had already constructed. Yet in Westeros, she uses Walder Frey's face. The scene where Arya kills House Frey is both chilling and exciting. It was a great start to a failed season. But Arya Stark had never learned how to make a face herself, though we did see her washing dead bodies, which seems to be one of the steps to making a face. At least I'm assuming by what we saw on screen. Part 3. Arya returned to Winterfell because family trumps revenge. In season 7, I expected Arya Stark to go on a rampage while killing all those on her list. Yet, when she learned that Winterfell was now run by House Stark, she stopped her need of vengeance. Because Jon Snow was alive, she decided she didn't need to seek vengeance for the moment. Because Sansa and Bran Stark were alive, she decided family was now more important. When she goes to Winterfell, we're left with a person who has decided that family is the most important thing. That it's one thing to seek justice and another to care for your family. Each one has its place, but should never happen at the same time. Okay, here we go. Part 4. A brief note on Arya killing the Night King. I just don't think I can do a video on Arya without mentioning the Night King. I have spent a long time thinking about how I feel that Arya killed the Night King. It is hard to pinpoint where my feelings come from. Was it really that my fan theory was incorrect, or was there another reason? In my review of the final season of Game of Thrones, I'll cover this topic again. I I might even have changed my viewpoint at that time. For now, though, I've figured out why I am uneasy about her having dealt the killing blow to the Night King. She has more than enough skills to kill him, so that isn't the issue. The issue is that her character didn't revolve around the Night King. Her story was about getting revenge. Sorry, I'm misreading again. Like, I have a feeling that this. Oh, God. Her story was about getting vengeance for her family. When she killed Littlefinger, she was killing a man who had greatly wronged her family. So having the fate of the Night King be ended by someone whose plot didn't involve him made little sense. That being said, if Jon fought the Night King and Arya saved her brother by killing the monster, I would have been okay. Since there would have been a fight between Jon and the Night King. They've been teasing us for seasons. Plus, Arya killing the leader of the White Walkers would have been connected to her love of family, aka saving her brother's life. Or maybe Jon would have died and Arya would have killed the Night King out of vengeance, because vengeance is a very big part of her character. Part 5. Arya should have attempted to kill Cersei Lannister. Arya's decision to go to King's Landing was abrupt. It should have been easier. Oh, sorry, I'm getting so mad at this part that I'm like, I don't care about the script. I make my own script. Anyways, it would have been easier to understand if there had been a scene where she discussed the decision, possibly her admitting to Jon that she can't give up her need for vengeance. She could say the war is nearing its end and this is her final chance to kill Cersei before someone else kills Lannister. Instead of attempting to kill Cersei, she is talked down out of vengeance by Sandor the Hound Clegane. The speech is good. It is awesome. But there's the problem about why he waited so long to tell her. There's also the fact that her need for vengeance against Cersei, something that has spanned multiple seasons, it's just gone within a short speech. Like, wow. Hate does not suddenly disappear. It can be calmed, but it never goes away. If hate is left to grow long enough, it's near impossible to get rid of. And if hatred is made to go away, a person doesn't change their mind with one small speech. So that's a little brief overview of how I feel about Arya Stark. what do you think? Do you think she is no one? And, what are your opinions about her overall? Do you like her? Do you not like her? Do you think that when she returns to Westeros that the writing is a little off for her character? And also, what do you think about that cold opening with her killing House Frey? It was chilling because I was like, she looks a little unhinged. I mean, she's just walking out calling like, nah, 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 nah. So, and also, if there is any subject you want me to cover, comment down below. And hey, it might be like this video where I decide to use, your subject of toys. Your subject of choice. For some reason, I am not speaking well today. God. So yeah, and remember, it does not have to be about Game of Thrones. It can be about whatever you want, but if it's on a fandom that I'm not really aware of, I might have to say no. Anyways, if you're on the YouTubes, please like this video if you like Arya Stark. And please subscribe to this YouTube channel for more episodes of The Raven Speaks and also Game of Thrones content. There's one more episode in this failing TV series left to go, and I'm going to cover it, and then I'm going to also do a review of Game of Thrones Season 8. Where I'll actually have a lot more time to delve into things. Just be aware when I go to write reviews, one of my usual long reviews, it's like the universe is against me, and it's like, oh, okay, I don't know what it is, but it's like the universe is like, you're not writing anything today, Josh. You're gonna have to wait 2 weeks to write or edit the script. And I'm like, oh, hi. But anyways, if you are watching this on my Bloggity blog and watching on the desktop version of my Bloggity blog, please choose the follow by email option so you will never again miss out on a blog post by me. Not only do I do these lovely The Raven Speaks episodes, I also do dramatic readings of Animorphs. I do long posts about a variety of subjects. The next long post that's going to come up, yeah, it took like a week or two. I think like a week or two at least to complete the outline, like the really basic outline. I hope it's worth it. But with my luck, it will be a least popular post. I was like, why do I bother? And the next episode of The Raven Speaks will come out next week. And again, if you have a subject you want me to cover, comment down below. And if it's something about the finale, you can, wait to comment your request till then. Hi. So, until next time, goodbye.